Welcome back to Sonora Living Live. How many times has Mom cooked a delicious meal for you? Probably plenty, I'm sure. Well, now it is time for you to give back and get some good cooking in for Mom. Helping us do that is Kirstin Carey. She is the owner of Nourish Restaurant, and she's here to show us some delicious dishes your mom will love. And I love the fact that everything you brought today came from your kitchen. Even though you have a restaurant, you're telling us we don't have to be in the restaurant business to be able to create something delicious for
Absolutely
Mom.
not. All the equipment here today is from my kitchen at home, so we're going to be doing that. All right, so we're making the sweet potato avocado salad. Do you want to help me chop?
I do want to help you chop, but I want to hear how this salad started because you have a funny story. This was not meant to be a sweet potato avocado salad,
I play a game in my kitchen called I'm too lazy to go to the supermarket to get all the ingredients, so I have to make something that looks like I purposely did it with what I have. So I had some leftover sweet potatoes from the night before, an avocado that was about to go bad, and I thought, let's put that together. And I had some makings for an Asian dressing, and that's how this came to be.
And tell me how popular it is at your restaurant.
The most popular thing on the menu, I've never done a catering without it, and people do caterings with us just to get it.
And it just happenstance how it all came about. Alrighty, I will chop, and now which...
Now, I did this in half earlier.
Okay.
You can do 3 at a time if you want. The best way to do it is to make sure you're holding on so you're not slicing your hands off, and we only want to do it in chunks. Now, you can see we didn't peel these.
Okay. And why is that?
Because the most of the nutrients for the food is going to come out of that skin.
Okay, that knife looks a little scary.
This one's less scary. How about that? So you want to hold on? Yep.
Okay, here.
Hold it with your fingers on either side.
Okay.
There you go.
And you want them in about what?
Yep.
Cubes?
Cubes.
Okay.
Whatever makes you happier on that.
So we definitely need to keep the skin on, you're saying, for nourishment.
Now, that's the thing. This is one of those dirty dozen where if you don't get this organic, you're going to be in trouble because that's where, you know, you're eating the skin. So you definitely want this organic.
There you go. You got to get this organic because, you know, you hear a lot about that some, you know, fruits and veggies you don't really need to get organic, but you're saying this is one because we are going to be eating the skin. We need to be mindful. And how do we find a good sweet potato? Does it matter?
It does. I mean, if they're out in the stores, they should be decent at that point. They shouldn't be giving you things that are bad.
Okay.
Now, toss these in here really quickly.
All right. And those are pretty good sized chunks.
That's okay. A little bit of olive oil that we have right here. Just a little. We're going to coat and a little bit of salt and pepper. And you're really just going to toss them.
So you're just really just basic. So salt, S&P, and a little olive oil.
On here, we're going to cook these around 375 degrees to 400 for about 20 minutes. That's all you really need. Now from there, of course, the oven.
Right. We're going to stick them in the oven for about 20 minutes. Now, I always wondered about this. How do you know if you're getting a good avocado?
When you're squeezing the avocado, you want to make sure there's no major pockets. So we're not feeling anything that's going in. You also want it to have a little bit of give because if it doesn't, it's going to be too hard. But sometimes, unless you open it, you don't actually know.
So you won't really know what's in there.
So don't feel bad if you get a couple that are bad. No, these are really good. When you're getting the center out,
that was easy. And how did you said this is really good. So what are we looking for on the inside?
You don't want it to be brown. You don't want major chunks of brown.
Okay.
So we're going to just slice this. And you want to be really careful with this one because if you've got one with a point, it will go through and you'll slice your hand open, which is usually not very good.
We don't want that.
So no. So we're going to toss these in here.
Right back in the same bowl. Okay.
And we're going to take the ones that we already magically cooked.
Our magic oven, as we like to say here.
And you're going to have olive oil on your hands, so you got to be really careful that you don't just toss it into the bowl. Now, we're going to show you how to make the dressing, because that's where everything comes together.
Okay, that's where the delicious...
All right. Now, I'm using this. It's basically a Vitamix, but it's half the price, and it's just as good. So we have lime juice. Orange juice.
Wow, it's
now this is coconut aminos. If you have an allergy to soy or an allergy to wheat, coconut aminos will do the same thing as soy sauce. Except it's not going to make you sick. A little bit of red pepper.
So it's going to have a little kick to it.
Fresh ginger. And if you're not used to fresh ginger and you've been used to powdered, there's a kick to fresh ginger.
And how much are we using of each of these ingredients?
The recipe's on there, but we're using about a teaspoon.
Okay, so SonoraLiving.com is where you can find the recipe.
Garlic is what we just tossed in there, a little bit of pepper. And my lid is right here. We're just going to do this a little bit. And we're going to turn it on first.
We're just blending it all together.
And we're doing this slowly so that it emulsifies. This is the olive oil.
And this is going to have an Asian kind of, it's going to be a little spicy?
A little bit. It's going to have a little bit of a kick to it. And you want to do it just so it emulsifies.
Okay.
And that's pretty much all there is to that.
Yeah, this was really simple.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Goes into the.
Yep.
And then you just stir it here.
Yeah.
Okay, and you've got your greens all prepared. That looks really delicious.
So you want to try it?
I would love to try it.
I just use the same fork we can use.
All right, perfect. So I'm going to try to get a mixture of both.
Yep.
The sweet potato and.
Now what's easy
like
about
the
that?
sweet.
It's very simple. Yep.
That's really great.
Now you've got the sweet potatoes and the avocados. What makes this really important is that if you get separate colors that are on the different end of the spectrum, so you get orange and green, it helps you pull the vitamins from the other one in. And each color represents a different vitamin.
It's delicious.
So,
I love
there
the
you go.
sweet. I love the avocado. The dressing sets it off beautifully. Well, Nourish is coming back because we're going to do wild salmon with quinoa tabbouleh.
Yep.
And I am excited because that's raging right now.
Yep.
The quinoa.
Yep.
So we're going to learn that recipe coming up. Terry, it's delicious.
I
and
can't
all
wait.
organic.
I know, I'm so excited.